Because the wheels I've got on this front of this machine are so deep, it is an extremely wide machine. It's in the neighborhood of like 52 inches. The front brake hardware was all wrecked anyways, and it would have been a couple $100 to rebuild it. So I decided to forego front brakes. And this drum brake does not cut it. Turns out that only having one crappy drum when you're coming backwards down a hill is not a good time. The plan today is to remedy that. I'm gonna try to put a disc brake on this thing. This is the brake disc hub off of an ATC 200X. I saw buried deep in one post on the internet that this hub fits on this axle, so we're gonna test that theory out today. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Is the internet lying to me? Oh yeah, look at that. Just to make this clear, this is the hub off of an 83, 84, 85 ATC 200X, and it fits on the axle of an 88 Fourtrax 300. I am going to have to take some material off right here. So this is the shaft that I'm using, and there's obviously quite a bit of play on there, which I didn't want. So what I did is I took a nut, give it a little bit of persuasion, Caliper's removable. I can remove that top bracket and still get the axle tube out. I see you down there. I'm telling you guys, save this kind of stuff. Especially round bits and bobs. All right, I'm going to take you guys along for a brake check. that, it locks these tires up, and that is a lot of momentum with these big wheels on here. This is the reverse cable. Originally there was like that push down button and then you had to pull the brake in. This is a decompression lever off of like an XR 650 or something like that. To go in reverse, normally you have to push that button down and pull this over, which is annoying, especially if you're on an interesting spot on the trail. With this decompression lever, all I gotta do is there. Now it's in reverse. We'll do a quick walk around of some of the modifications. Obviously it's got ridiculously large tires on here. I had to remove the front brake hardware to make those fit. That's what started this whole project. It has a Prius power steering unit, and it makes this thing steer like a dream. It is unreal how big a difference that makes. Like, look, I can one-hand it with it on, with it off. It's like everything I can do to turn those wheels. Makes a huge difference. Then obviously there's that disc brake that we just put on there. That thing works awesome. That is such a huge improvement. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.